Mm-hmm.
Been 3 years already. Shit.
Welcome back to the JMatt Show. I'm your host, JMatt. This is my homie Smoke Dog.
Yeah, I know what it is.
And Q's not here. This is probably the first time. I think this is the first time, legit, that it's only been me and you doing the show.
Actually, it is.
This is the very first time.
Out of, what is this?
We've done a lot of shows, dog. Oh yeah, by the way, this is show 102.
And this is the first
This is the very first time it's only been me and you. Crazy. So you know how we get down. Like, we don't really need a whole lot. We could just chop it up.
Oh, we don't.
You know, it's really nothing to it but to do it. You know what I'm saying? So y'all enjoy yourselves. Sit back, relax, man. Play this while you driving to work, on your way home, on your break, on the fucking treadmill. You know what I'm saying? The elliptical. I listen to podcasts when I work out.
Yeah. I don't really listen to podcasts.
I know you don't listen to shit.
I don't. I be in my own thoughts and shit, man. Like, it's more therapeutic for me to just try to gather my shit on what I need to do for that day, maybe even that week. It'd be all type of thoughts going on, but it's very therapeutic though, because I listen to a lot of stuff in my car, music, some podcasts, and then so when I'm walking, it's kind of peaceful to not even hear shit.
Just nature.
Forever. Actually, sometimes when I'm driving, I don't even want to hear no music. There's times where I'm driving in the car with nothing playing.
You know, I find myself doing that a lot, honestly. But I ain't gonna lie, on the way over here, I was jamming to my R&B. Old school shit too. That Alicia Keys and Maxwell.
Yeah, shout out to the R&B. I definitely get my R&B on.
I'm much rather an R&B guy than a rap guy, to be honest.
That makes sense though.
What you mean it makes sense?
It makes sense though, because we're getting older, nigga. You're getting older, nigga.
Oh, I think
that programming on the rap, you can't take but so much as you get older though. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, because that shit programmed.
No, that's true. Oh, speaking of rap, I'm rocking with that new Larry June and 2 Chainz.
Larry June and 2 Chainz. I haven't heard it yet. No cuts off of it yet.
Hey.
I wouldn't damn. They got an album together?
Yes. Well, and
Alchemist.
Yep. It's nice, dog.
That's crazy. I wouldn't have seen that combination right there. 2 Chainz and Larry June. I wouldn't have seen that though.
But when you hear them together, you be like, okay,
it flows.
Yeah, I understand.
I can kind of see it, especially the way Alchemist do his beats. Alchemist actually been doing this thing for the last few years. I mean, he's been doing this thing a long time, but within like these last few years, he's been killing shit for real. I fuck with Alchemist though.
Well, I mean, since we talking about music, do you just want to jump right into the Kendrick situation? I mean, while we here?
We here. Hey, jump in there.
I told you before we start, I'm like, look, man, you the artist. You got the booth right over there. You got all the shit. You produce, you rap, if y'all didn't know. Even though we did the Everything Raw video on the JMatt Show as well. Y'all should know.
We did do that.
But if you don't know, this guy, I'm going to defer to you for the breakdown or the Kendrick
of his,
performance
of his show, yeah.
And before you do that, though, I'm gonna let you gather your thoughts. I do want to say that was a thorough ass kicking delivered by the Eagles upon the Chiefs. I did not expect it. I really was disappointed because I did want to see history make. I like history. I like history. I like to see people do shit that's never been done before.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
No, that's legit. I mean, I think everybody was thinking that wasn't going to happen.
What?
The history was going to be made. A lot of people were banking on that.
Yeah, Vegas. But the line was kind of close as far as like gambling. The line was pretty close. It was like -1 something to +1 something. Okay. It wasn't too far off. But yeah. They did their thing. Go ahead, man. Yeah. Let me know. Let us know what your take is.
Well, my take is simple. You know, I will say, I love the performance. I loved it. Very symbolic. I am not about to go how deep with certain things and what that meant and all that. I don't need to do all that. I'm just gonna say overall, it was a good performance. I will say he probably could have did maybe couple other songs, but overall, I'm gonna say it was a great performance. You got to be winded to be able to do that because he wasn't, he didn't have no vocals or nothing playing. That was all him doing all that.
I didn't notice that.
Yeah,
but it did sound good.
Yeah,
it sounded real good.
Shout out to him just for that. You got to have real good breathing to do that. You know what I mean? To perform like that.
And he did a little choreo.
Yeah, he did.
He had a couple little smooth moves in there. You know,
for real. It was dope. I thought it was dope. When he did the mustard party, scream mustard, had mustard come out. I thought that was dope. Shout out
that part had me lit.
That shit was
that
dope.
part had me lit.
That shit was dope. Shout out to Serena over there, crip walking, dude. That shit was crazy as fuck. I don't know what made her get over there to start doing that, but hey, shout out to her.
She looked like
she can crip walk, man. No matter how she looks now. No matter how she looks, Jay, she might look a little different now. But
that was probably some of the worst crip walk I've ever seen.
You ain't like her see walking, man?
Not really. I could have did without it, honestly. But I love the fact that she popped out and did that, though. Like, it was just the fact that she did it was dope.
That's what I'm saying, man.
But I would rate her sea walk a 4.
Out of what? 10?
Yeah.
Damn! That nigga said 4 out of 10.
It was bad, man. It was bad.
Damn, man. It was still a good look, is what I'm saying, though.
Very good look.
It was a good look.
Very good look.
And yeah, that's really it, man. Like, I thought this shit was dope, for real. I don't care what nobody say. That shit was dope. Maybe, like I said, at the most, I would have gave it, like, maybe some different songs. Like, maybe a couple different songs in there. But overall, that shit was dope, nigga. That shit was for the culture. It was very black.
It was very black.
Very black.
I want to get back to that part, but when you talked about the songs, I felt like the song selection coming out the gate it wasn't ideal. Like, it wasn't because, all right, so I guess my thing is that it was more of him showcasing his artistry and how poetic he is.
Right.
With all the cultural references and the symbolism.
Mm-hmm.
So I understand, like, for him, that was the higher message that he wanted to get across, instead of just entertaining.
Right.
Which also, now that I'm thinking about, I'm like literally playing this out loud right now. Like, now that is actually the genius of it, because when you factor in Samuel L. Jackson's character and how he was coming out there, and I don't think a lot of people really heard what was going on because it might have been hype, but he was like, "Oh, you too black, you too loud." I feel like now I'm thinking about it, I'm like, okay, that kind of plays into why he didn't come out hype.
Right.
He kind of come out kind of slow to give the white people what they would be comfortable with.
Exactly. Exactly. Uncle Sam. Uncle Sam was trying to tell him, like, dude, don't do too much. Don't be too nigga. Don't be too niggified.
Yeah.
Like, be easy. No, that's it.
But then eventually he was like, nah, fuck that. And then he went with the hardcore hit.
Right. He went it. You peep how he said, be careful because they might sue you.
Yeah.
He threw that in there too. I'm like, man, this dude.
I think I might have to watch it again.
It's worth watching again because I think it went over a lot of people's head too. I think a lot of people should actually at least watch it again so they can see it twice and you can catch a couple other things that you might have missed. Because I heard a few people, not even just a few, a lot of people dogging it. And I mean, we talked about this before. It's like people before his performance, they were saying Usher was just okay. They were saying who else? It was Usher.
It's a lot of performances.
Other performers, but I'll say that they were all saying that they were all just mediocre. They could have been better. I've never heard anybody's performance, anybody say that this performance was it, besides Michael Jackson. Everybody's performance gets criticized something crazy is all I'm saying. So
that come with the job.
Right.
You can't please everybody.
You can't.
Because I know we was complaining as black folks when they roll out Bon Jovi and shit.
Oh my God.
So it was like, you know, you can't please everybody. Right. But tell me though, like, what for you though was your favorite part of the performance? I know it wasn't the crip walk. Don't tell me it was the crip walk. Like, what was your favorite part?
Please don't tell me it was the crip walk. I hated that crip walk.
And what stood out to you the most?
What stood out to me the most? Let me see. I never really thought about that.
What part you liked the best?
Say Drake.
The way he looked into the camera?
The way he looked was so devious.
He did.
Say Drake.
He did.
And then everybody said the A minor part. Yeah, man. That was, you could hear everybody say that part. I thought them parts was dope.
That had me hyped. Like, I was waiting to be hyped. Because, you know, I've been drinking, I'm eating, I'm hyped. Yeah. The game might way to blow up. I'm trying, and then the performance come on. So I'm like, that's literally what everybody
excitement we was looking for.
So I like SZA. Everybody likes SZA.
Yeah,
she was moving around the stage very eloquently.
By the way you put that.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to SZA.
SZA looks beautiful.
Yeah, shout out to her.
Whoever her surgeon is,
shout out to
needs to be recommended a lot more. There's a few people that could benefit
shout out to the
from
surgeon.
that work of her. You know what I'm saying? That's a work of art.
I agree with that.
But yeah, I did. If I had one criticism of it, it started too slow. That's the only thing that
you didn't really clear for the start of it.
No, and I feel like there were many songs that could have fit better in the set, that could have had the audience into it. That, you know what I mean?
I agree with that.
It's the song selection in the beginning. I just really didn't like it. But again, he's an artist. He conveyed his message the way he
wanted. No, I get you.
One thing that was going around afterwards was like, what's up with the white folks showing pictures of their older siblings or parents or grandparents watching the show, acting like they don't know what's going on, acting like Kendrick was speaking a different language.
Right.
What was that about?
See that? You said they were showing what?
Oh, it's like a trendy thing. Like
they're showing their
just random white people,
right,
filming older or other white folks'
like
reactions while they're watching Kendrick's performance.
Okay, you know what I did? Okay, right.
That part of it was like, all right. Is it because it's Kendrick and he's pro-black that y'all doing this? Because I didn't see none of that when Beyonce performed. And she had one of the blackest performances that I've seen.
Right.
All black women, black men. Was it all women? It might have been all women.
I think it was all women too.
She had the black power fist. She had everything going on when she performed.
She did.
And I don't recall seeing videos of white people being confused about the performance.
You just called it. It's Beyonce versus Kendrick. It's Beyonce, my nigga.
So she could just do whatever.
Yes, nigga. The B.I. ain't going for that.
I'm not saying she can't. She can, but
I mean, I get what you're saying, but it's at the same time, it's like,
I don't know, homie. He just won 5 Grammys.
Exactly. And I thought it was crazy for people to even ask, is he really going to do the song? Dude, he won Grammys for it. Why wouldn't he do it? Of course he was going to do the song. I don't even think he did the whole song, though.
No, he didn't do it. Because the song is loud. The song is loud. I said loud, long.
No, I get what, nah, shit. He did his thing. It was too black for them white folks. That's all it was, for real. That's really all it was.
Here's a fun little news article that I feel like we should get to.
Oh, shit.
Now, what's the word? I don't know what the barriers are to introducing bills, but I feel like anybody can introduce a bill, and then it's a process of it getting voted into like being official. But just to let y'all know out there, I'm not sure where y'all watching from, but in Ohio, there has been a bill introduced. I'm going to read this.
Oh, tell him. Hit him with that bill.
Columbus, Ohio. This is from News 5 in Cleveland. Columbus, Ohio. A new bill in Ohio will make it a crime for men to ejaculate without intending to have a baby.
That shit just...
I repeat.
Man. Right. Repeat that shit again.
A new bill in Ohio will make it a crime for men to ejaculate without intending to have a baby. The newly introduced legislation would make it a felony for men to discharge semen. Discharge semen without the intent to fertilize. It is called the Conception Begins at Erection Act.
What, man? Stop. Now that part really killed me, man. Chill out. That part, I hear that part.
Sound like Johnny Cocker came up with that shit.
That's
Conception begins at erection.
What the fuck, man?
How you just gonna get rid of pre-cum,
man?
What pre-cum ever did to somebody?
Man,
I mean, I guess you
just
can't
want
get
to know who the fuck came.
Yeah, wait a second.
Man.
You can get pregnant off a pre-cum, and that is not ejaculation.
It's not. Had that
So
bump.
where's the crime? So the crime is if you really get that one, if you rub one out, that's a crime.
It's a crime, yeah. And they said it's a what? It's a felony, right? That's a felony, nigga. Every nigga gonna have a felony on this bitch. Ain't gonna be not damn nigga without a felony, my nigga.
What type of world would it be if you can't ejaculate for fun?
MG.
You can't take away ejaculating for fun.
You talking about an angry ass world, my nigga. Like, dude, what? Niggas got to walk around with just straight up build up?
That doesn't make any sense
at all.
You could tell this bill was created by, and I don't have a large female viewer audience. I check my analytics. So I'm cool. I could say that. This comes from bitter women who just want some fucking get back.
Some get back, yeah. Attention.
Because the biggest thing right now that we hear going on is women's rights and my body, my choice.
Oh, yeah.
And them taking away their right to get abortion.
Yeah. Damn, yeah. That's true. You taking away them abortion rights, it do make sense for them to come up with some bullshit like this. Well, all right, well, since we can't do this, then y'all can't do this. Nigga, man, what? Get the fuck out of here.
Like, so you want to fight to kill your baby, but I can't let my sperm go to waste? If I want to waste my sperm, I don't think that's as bad as you getting rid of my child.
No, it's not at all. The processes are completely different, my nigga. Two different processes, my nigga.
Here we go. There are some exceptions. Such as when protection or contraceptions are used during sex. So if you using a condom.
If I'm rubbing one out with a condom, man, get the fuck out of here, man.
No, it said during sex.
Oh, I was about to say, man, listen, I'm not putting no rubber during sex.
It also doesn't apply when an individual is masturbating. See, we jumped the gun.
Okay,
I should have led with that. My bad. I should have led with that. So it doesn't apply when an individual is masturbating, donating sperm, or if the intercourse takes place between members of the LGBTQ plus community and thus doesn't produce ova. What is ova?
Oh my God. So what are they basically saying? Don't pull out?
So what this would apply to is sex without a condom and without actually wanting to procreate. This felony will cost violators thousands of dollars with a max of $10,000 per discharge.
Get the fuck up, man. Stop playing, man. Stop playing, man. This shit don't make no sense. Basically, you damn near telling niggas just don't pull out.
Bruh. No, I think we're missing the biggest part of this is how you gonna catch somebody ejaculating without procreation.
That's a very good legit
Y'all
question.
just gonna hire a bunch of women that's just snitch? How are you gonna catch people ejaculating?
All right, I don't see you catching nobody.
You can't.
I can't even think of a way that you would. I can't. There's no way to catch nobody with that shit. That's what makes it even more bogus though. Like how? What is it? How, Sway?
I'm trying to look through this to see if there's anything else.
Ain't shit in there, man. It would literally have to be the woman to tell on you if you think about it.
This is a very long article too.
But it would have to be the woman though. Cause what the nigga gonna be like, damn man, I ain't even leave it in. I need to report this. What the fuck is gonna really happen here? It has to be the woman. No, and even if she do it, she sounds stupid. Like, oh my God, he didn't come in me. Let me report this nigga. Like, what? That don't make any sense. That whole shit is bogus, man. Fuck. That's bogus as hell.
So it says he understands that Samani is being satirical, but that she is missing the mark. So he basically understands like she's trying to be funny. She's introducing it trying to be funny.
Clearly.
But he basically saying like, nah, dog, that ain't it. I literally said that to my wife the other day. I was like, man, you will say anything.
You said you told her she'd say anything.
She'll say anything just to prove a point. Just like this lady with the fucking ejaculating is a felony.
This sounds crazy.
You just say anything to try to prove whatever point you think need to be proved.
That's funny.
That damn women.
They will say anything.
Can't live with them. Can't ejaculate without them.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
That was a good one. That was a good one. Hey, what else I got here? Less funny news, but I was just informing the homie Smoke about Bounty Tank. Some of y'all are hip to Bounty Tank if you just heard about him from YouTube, or if you local like we are from the Accra area. I didn't realize that he got shot. So Bounty Tank is a bounty hunter. Okay. He got a big channel on YouTube, almost 1 million subscribers, like 800-some-thousand subscribers. I actually did a reaction to one of his videos a few years back. And I think I did that reaction because my homie Ben Lewis,
I remember Ben,
Big No Neck Ben, friend of the show. He was also on the show a couple times. He was managing them for a while.
Damn, for real?
Yeah, no, they was doing business together for a minute, and I think Ben had him on an episode of his podcast as well.
Okay, that's live. Shit.
Not too long ago, but yeah. So Bounty Tank apparently was shot 2 times in the chest while serving a warrant, and this was months ago. And it's weird because I didn't hear anything about it until the news article. They did a special about him getting out of the hospital. Okay. And I guess he was in the hospital for 4 months.
Yeah, that's a long ass time to be in the hospital.
Yeah. And I tried to
long ass time.
I tried to sift through. So his so his full name, it says, is Franklin Frazier, 37 years old. And he got his own TV show. He should definitely be on Netflix.
Well, I can see that, yeah, with that type of with that line of work, shit.
Like his show is good enough to where you can actually envision it with a bigger production. Okay. Like if he has some money behind him, I think it would be dope, because I don't think I've ever seen a black bounty hunter.
I know I haven't
on TV.
I haven't. I've only seen a couple bounty hunters anyway, and they all were white.
Yeah, except for Bookham.
Bookham.
All about the Benjamins.
Oh shit! I'm like, Bookham. What is nigga at? Bookham. Yeah, Bookham. Yeah, Bookham.
He was the only one, man.
I give you that.
He was the only one.
I give you that.
It was. I didn't see in the article, but every time he's serving a warrant, though, he got the bulletproof. He got the vest on.
That's when I asked, like, shit.
So I don't know if he didn't have it on, or if it went through the vest, or
if it went through the vest, that's crazy.
Yeah, I have no idea, man. So
that's
if
definitely
y'all
worth
watching
checking out,
and y'all know a little bit more details, put that in the comments for me, so I have a little bit more knowledge on the situation. But I just wanted to say that real quick. Get well soon, man. That's definitely a lot of time to be recovering. So
it's a dangerous job too.
Yeah, very, very dangerous job. Very dangerous job. I don't think that's the line of work I would be too interested in.
Hell to no.
You know what I mean?
Tell that shit now. Hell no.
And you should check it out.
I'll check it out. Check it out.
Like, you could press on any random episode. It's real reality TV.
Because I even got questions on that. Like, how does he get paid for that though? Like, does he, when he catches the, you know what I mean? Like, how does?
You mean how does the bounty get fulfilled?
Yeah.
I think it's contract work.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, I think he gets I'm just guessing.
Yeah, you should.
I think he has to be in contract with the court system. Yeah. So court needs somebody to exercise a warrant or whatever, or apprehend a fugitive, because that's what they are, right? They're fugitives.
Yeah, they have to be.
These are dudes who have warrants and maybe skipped out on skipped out on court dates or some shit like that, right?
I would think so, yeah. And I would think the local police is like,
Yeah, they don't want
They're
to. Yeah, they not got time to be chasing
they're
down
not
people,
thinking
so
about
they
it like that.
contract that work out.
Yeah. So
He
I was
probably
wondering,
get
like,
paid though.
that's what I'm saying. Like, shit. So he served that shit. He fined whoever. You know what I'm saying? I'm bringing him in.
Yep.
Cut the check.
Yep. And I think he got a team of like 2 other dudes. I follow one of them on Instagram.
He would definitely need a team.
Yeah.
He would definitely need.
There's some cool dudes, man. So shout out to Bounty Tank and his crew, man. Get well soon.
Job. Definitely get soon, man. That shit dangerous.
What else we got on? Oh, you had a
Oh yeah, shout out to the government workers. I think it might have already went into play, but it's pretty much so for the government workers who been remote for the past 5 years, been working from home, haven't had to go into the office or whatever, and now they're making them go back to work. You either go back to work or you take a buyout. And your buyout can be, I don't know the exact amount of money, but it's up to, they'll pay you your salary, your year's salary, and then you get up to like 7 to 8 months left with your benefits and all that. So you pretty much have to choose what you're gonna do. So it's like,
so this is only government workers?
Government workers, yes. Because we got 3 homeboys who are government workers.
Who, you do?
Yeah, at Q. But we was talking, that's how we got on it.
Q don't work for the goddamn government.
Homeboys.
Homeboys.
Not
I thought
Q.
you saying he was one of them.
No, not
I'm not saying this nigga's a fan.
No,
covert ass nigga ain't
couple of homies, Chip, Dwight, and Gerald. They probably gonna have to go in, but they were indecisive if they should go back into work or should they take the buyout. That's what was the whole question.
So you take a buyout and just look for another job?
Yeah.
Can you get another job in government, or all the government jobs no longer allow you to work?
That's a good question. That one I'm not sure. I would think you should be able to get another. I would think you'd be able to get another one, but you can't work from home.
Right, you got to go to the office.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Okay, so
and real quick, it's not a guarantee that you'll get all the way up. You'll get that year's salary, but that 7 to 8 months, still getting your benefits and all that shit, that's not guaranteed because they can really cut that shit in 2 months if they want to. It's not guaranteed. So it leaves you like, what do I do? Do I stick it out? You know what I mean? Or,
well, let me ask you this. What do you think the reason behind them giving them that ultimatum kind of is? Like,
they tired of that remote shit. Them motherfuckers not doing shit.
You think the remote workers aren't working?
I know some of them probably are not. I can't speak for all, but I'm definitely gonna say there's probably a lot that's not.
What type of job can you have where you cannot work? I think that's the thing. How do you have a gig? Because most jobs that I know of, there's some type of evaluation process,
and there's
some type of a quota. There's some type of productivity marks you have to meet. So I'm trying to figure out. And
maybe they might meet that bare minimum. It might be something small, but it wouldn't be nowhere near a plethora of work as if you were at work, if you know what I mean.
That was a good word. My nigga said plethora.
They can't watch you from home as much, you know what I mean? I guess, they can see certain things, but they want a lot of these workers to come back to work though.
So I seen, before I came over, I was at the gym and I seen I swear, I think these phones I think they listen.
No,
we know they listen.
Yeah, we definitely know that.
But I think they also monitor. Well, they clearly monitor what you search.
All that.
But you said that in a text to me. Why did I get suggested a video on YouTube about the same topic? I've never ever looked this up in my life.
Chill out, for real?
I promise you. It just came up when I was at the gym. Wow. And I watched the video. I'm looking at my feed. I'm like, that's so fucking random that this is a topic for the show. You just suggest this video to me?
That's crazy.
But anyway, it was just doing Chicago, and he was talking about how jobs and corporations are making it a point now to get people back into the office. Mm-hmm. And it didn't sound like he was saying he was a government worker. I don't know. Mm-hmm. But he was basically giving his 2 cents on it. He was like, he basically thinks it's because of the economy, so money, like putting people back into the cities where they work makes sense because people go to lunch, they shop.
Oh yeah, all that.
You know what I mean?
That.
So I can understand, but he said it's more about, I guess, control. He felt like it's controlling the workforce.
Those are two valid points, though. I can see all that. And then my thing is too, I mean, that's how you started it though, right? Like you started the job, you started there in the office though, right? Most of them went remote after that.
True.
So is it such of a bad thing for you to go back to the original way that you started your job?
No, people just get
comfortable. And I get it.
Because I mean, like I said, I've been working from home for almost 10 years.
Damn.
And I remember, it started out like I would do
10 years. Shit.
I would do 3 years. I mean, 3 years. I would do 3 days in office, two days at home, or vice versa.
Okay.
Maybe 2 days in the office, 3 days at home.
Okay.
And then they gave me the option to just transition strictly.
You could just stay home the whole time.
Because I could have just went straight remote. But I'm so used to being in the office and just like a reason to get out the house.
Yeah.
See people.
Right.
But I was like, and then I don't need to see nobody.
And then I was gonna say, if the money's no different, it's like shit, I might as well stay home.
Yeah.
If you're not, you know what I mean? If I had to take a couple dollar pay cut to stay home versus me making a couple more dollars being at the job, it's like, well, all right, well, I can see me going back to work there. Y'all gonna pay me a few extra dollars. But shit, if it's like a $1 or $2 pay cut, shit, I'm at the house.
I don't think they was cutting no pay though.
That's when I get it though. Yeah, I wasn't saying that they was. I was just saying if they did, I could see if it was.
That would be fucked up if you pay me less money because I'm working on. What the fuck is wrong with you? That's unconstitutional.
They say because you at the house.
No, I don't give a shit. I'm still doing the same job. Shit, you ain't gonna pay me less. Actually, you should pay me more, man. Nigga, if I come to the office. How about that?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, to come to the office, yeah. I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
I wonder if the buyout that they offering hiked up, we'll give you.
It's just gonna be your yearly.
Oh hell no!
It's just your yearly. That's all. Nah. It's just I think now it's more so up front, like here. You know what I mean? But then you got up to 7 months, but then at the same time you don't know if that's going
up front severance pay kind of.
Yeah.
Nah, fuck that. Y'all better take your ass back to the office.
Right, that's what I would say
because it's hard out here. From what I understand, it's hard to get work. So if you got good work, you better keep that work.
Real shit. Especially like I say, if you started that way, I don't see what would be the big deal. So yeah, shout out to the government workers.
Speaking of government, segue to you had another. I'm on you. Pause. No, you had another. This is how we segue shit, dog. You feel me?
Man, we gonna bring that up.
This is how we segue shit, man. So you brought it up, man. You were talking about the great documentary that I'll set you up. So if y'all haven't seen it yet, or if you don't know, I'm a big fan of documentaries. I love docu-series, and Netflix probably is number one in my book when it comes to the quality of documentaries they put out. They really do a good job. And the one that we're about to discuss is Surviving Black Hawk Down.
Black Hawk Down.
And I was telling Smoke that this was I'm big on war movies. War movies are my shit because it's history. A lot of these movies are made and they're based off of real historical events. So to see some shit reenacted and produced at a high level where it's really good quality, it just kind of takes me to that time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's high quality.
Yeah.
It's high quality.
The movie Black Hawk Down is easily in my top 5 war movies. And I've probably seen it 10, 12 times.
Damn, see, and I'm slipping. I've only seen it maybe once, and I'm talking a while ago. I don't even really remember the movie. But watching surviving it is crazy work, man. It's crazy work, man. I'm just gonna say flat out, we some bullies. US, we some dogs, man. But them the way they just get these kids, they train them. They train them to get their minds where it's like, this is what you have to do. You supposed to think like this. You train these boys, and then you drop them off in a situation that they never been in. Yeah, you can kind of train for it, but there's nothing like the real thing. Even like they said, you know, the one guy said we were just kids, and you dropped them off here in Somalia. And they like, we ain't never been in the real one. Then they get to going. It's like, man, you got people shooting at you. They surprised that these people are shooting at them when y'all literally drop down from helicopters with big ass AKs in their house, acting like you looking for peace. Of course, niggas gonna be shooting at you, bruh.
Well, they definitely wasn't looking for peace.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They was on the mission.
And then they clearly was on
the killing mission.
And then you hear these dudes talking about, you know, for they fallen soldiers, is you know, you never want to hear about nobody getting killed, but they making it seem extra bad that these Americans were being killed. But at the same time, these Americans then took out about 15 to 20, and it's maybe not all innocent, but they were shooting women and kids, taking out all these people. So it's like, am I really supposed to have like a lot of sympathy for these dudes? You know what I'm saying? Because it's like
sympathy for
the few Americans who were killed versus the amount of
Somalis
that they killed.
You're getting into a touchy subject.
I did. It's cool. This is just me. This is me watching it.
Yeah.
Because like I said, I don't really remember the movie too much, so I'm really just going off of what I've been watching on the docuseries. But the way it sounds is very brutal though, man. Even like I said, the one guy said once he noticed that his dude like right by him got killed, he said he couldn't take his finger off the trigger. He didn't care who it was. So you telling me you just shooting random, just anybody? I've never been in that situation, but bro, that's crazy as hell, man. That shit is crazy as hell.
I mean, it's war.
War.
I won't pretend to act like I could understand what war is, but my little brother, he is a Special Forces Marine, and those are the type of situations he would be in.
That is crazy.
So I'm not gonna say like I'm not gonna speak. I'm not gonna speak on that because you're literally doing a job. And your job is basically a killing squad.
Yep. Yes, sir.
You given a target, they send a group of elite forces in to eliminate targets, the best of the best. And in some situations it don't go as planned. And when it don't go as planned, shit get crazy.
Man, what?
So what should have been a very quick mission. You know, they do these missions all the time. You know, man, they hit squad. They go hit their target and then they out. So I liked how they described it because like I've seen the movie so many times to hear it from the real soldiers,
right? Who were there, right?
That they made this movie about and them literally walking through the real life scenario that I was watching. It just hit so differently, man.
As it should.
And the way that they told it was so vivid too. It was like you couldn't help but like see yourself in that type of situation. Because imagine you going in to do a mission, right? You done did these missions over and over and over again.
Right.
Y'all the top of the top. Y'all never been in a situation where you was outnumbered, where they got the upper hand on you.
You're pretty much in control of most.
You in control.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where these niggas was in a situation for the first time where they didn't have the upper hand. So these niggas then shot down 2 Black Hawks, and they literally have to go to both crash sites.
It's crazy.
While the whole city, and that's the thing, like, I suggest you go watch it because I can't give you all the backstory, but
right.
The city was upset about the troops being there and kind of deviating from the peace mission that they
as they should have been.
So they started out being there like peaceful, and then they started doing some fuck shit. Now the citizens and the people, the Somalians, they like kind of skeptical of y'all. And now y'all done shot up this house with innocent people in it just to get one target, and then you don't even get the target.
Right. to get one target. You killing all these people in the midst of it, though.
So now these niggas done set up an ambush and they ready for you. They shot down your helicopters. You gotta go secure each site because that is literally what your job is.
Crazy.
So you gotta fight through a whole city that's against you. Are completely outnumbered.
And they got some weapons, just like they got some weapons too.
Imagine we can't imagine. Getting hit with an AK-47 round. Those rounds are designed to tear shit up.
No, clearly. Right. Clearly.
Those bullets are humongous. You know what I mean? So it's like, imagine a whole city of AK-47s just coming down and you trying to navigate through the city to get to a crash site. And
you don't know where you going.
And it's just bullets flying all over. Right. But I couldn't imagine no shit like that.
Man,
I really
hell
couldn't,
no.
man.
That's crazy as fuck, man.
War is just it's some of the most barbaric shit that humans do, bro.
It is, but it also, that's why it be fucking them up too, man. Mentally,
You mean the soldiers?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I don't think we do enough. I don't think we do enough for soldiers, man.
Man, hell no, we don't.
Like it's sad that we do that. Like you said, just going back to how they talked about in the documentary, when we think of soldiers, for some reason we think they grown men like us.
Yeah.
Most of them is like under 25 years old.
A lot of them are, A lot of them are young. That's how they want to get them young, and they training them. They get in their heads, they get in their heads literally, and just try to have them just narrow. This is what you're supposed to do. You are trained just to do this, though. That's what's crazy. They almost make them inhumane, almost like, dude. This is what, like,
not that you gotta be careful. What you
said
say.
Almost.
You gotta be careful. They don't. You gotta be careful what you're saying because there's a lot of people that are in the military.
I don't knock them either, though.
You know
but all the people in the military aren't doing stuff like that, though. You got people in.
I'm talking about the ones that go to war.
Okay, shout out to
because there's a lot of veterans. At least I know a lot of veterans that were.
I know some
that were in war. I wouldn't call them inhumane. I wouldn't say that they train them to be inhumane, but the whole concept of war is inhumane.
I'll give you that.
You know what I mean? Like we're literally not supposed to be down here killing each other over politics and that's the other thing. It's like it's like the powers that be, the presidents, the head of these military,
right?
They using people as like pawns.
Hell yeah.
And like you just following orders. You know what I mean? Like you don't know why you're going to do this mission. You just know that you have a mission.
You have to do this though. This is what you were told to do. Is for the better for the country.
So they train you to fucking survive.
That's crazy. All that shit is crazy in itself, man. That shit is crazy.
Because I remember a dude, he was like, my instincts just kicked in. And when one dude said he got calm. He said some people panic, some people get excited under fire.
Right.
And they said, I just got calm. And he was like, they allowed me to remember my training and do my job.
Now see, right. And those are the ones that separate.
Kill these motherfuckers and don't be killed.
That shit is fucking crazy. That's all I can say.
I'm glad
I say you know vets like my cousin. He's not with us no more. He was in war. You know what I mean? He has 2 boys. He's told me some stories of some of the stuff that he's done. Horrific. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
Horrific.
Yeah.
And I can tell that it definitely messed with him.
Yeah.
Because just he don't wear it, but when you talk to him, you can tell. It's in some of his actions too, but when you talk to him, you could just definitely tell he's been through some shit.
It changes you.
Though hell yeah, it changes you. He's told me himself that he's had to kill kids.
Yeah.
That's crazy. You know what I mean? I get it, you gotta defend yourself because you go somewhere and you see a 8-year-old with a big ass, like you say, AK.
Yeah, you can't.
You
can't hold that gun at me. Hey, kid,
put that down. Right? You can't. I get it, and that's just like.
But think how inhumane it is for the person who put that gun in that kid's hand. That's you. Like That's it. So it's like it's all just like it's fucked
like
up.
Like you say, war. You hit it though with the war being inhumane.
It's terrible, but we ain't got no business it's basically sacrifice. It's human sacrifice.
Because they would even because they giving the little ones the guns, like they probably won't shoot at you first. You know what I mean? Like they last thing they're gonna look at is a kid.
Same thing. So that's basically I'm glad you said that because that's basically what the issue was over there in Gaza and the war in Israel right now and Palestine. And they basically saying like the Hezbollah, I think it's Hezbollah, they basically set up amongst the civilians. So they force Israel to bomb civilians and they use that as propaganda. So they hide amongst the people, knowing that they're going to be killing innocents. Wow. And then they use that narrative to say they're barbaric.
Right. I get you. Right.
So it's like
Right. That's crazy.
It's fucked up. That's a tactic that they use on purpose. They know they about to crazy. They know they finna get this hospital bombed. And then they fucking set up a base in the basement of the hospital. Basically daring them to bomb this shit. And then when you bomb,
you know they gonna do it though.
That's like this shit is sick, man.
That's crazy.
It's sick. Human shields.
That's just crazy.
I would hate to be in a situation where I'm looking at looking at somebody strap a fucking suicide vest on a teenager or a woman.
Yeah.
Like, and you got a choice.
What is them? What they call them? Like kamikazes or something? They call them.
That was the Japanese.
Oh shit, my bad.
That was Pearl Harbor pilots in Japan. No, I'm leaving that in there. Fuck that. That was funny.
Oh shit, my bad.
Palestinian kamikazes.
That's crazy. That's crazy right there. Damn. Either way, all that shit is fucked up. That's all I know, man. When it comes to the kids and the war and now, all that shit is fucking crazy, man. That shit is crazy. But I'm definitely gonna watch that movie. If y'all haven't watched it, y'all definitely need to watch it. I gotta catch back up on
I'm gonna find it. I might just buy it and just have it in the archive. It's a great movie. It's definitely a great movie. Hey, you know what though? I had a random idea.
What you got?
Give me your thoughts on this.
Talk to me.
Because Shirley had a very, very good idea. Now I've been wanting to do some more couple shit.
Okay.
With the wives on.
Oh shit. That'd be interesting already.
Oh my, bro.
That would be interesting with the wives.
Listen.
God.
The content that I feel like the content that we could produce with the women would be so good.
It would.
Because we have a pretty big group of married friends, dog.
We do.
Like we do. When you think about it, it's pretty dope. It's like at least 5 couples that just off the bat I think that's married. So I'm thinking, and y'all let me know what y'all think out there too. I'm thinking about starting a Patreon.
Oh shit.
And on Patreon is designed to be behind the paywall, so content can't just freely flow out there. Like, it's more legal rights to your content that's on Patreon. Somebody can't just copy it, download it, and then just share it.
Okay.
So most of the topics that I would want to cover, that we kind of like, we kind of like touch on them. Pause. Pause. We touch on them subjects a little bit over here, but I feel like if we do Patreon, we could go all the way in, no filter. We ain't got to worry about no cussing. We talk exactly how we want.
That's what I'm talking
and
about.
We could get down into some more, as much personal shit as we want, that we're willing to share, just knowing that the only people that's going to hear this shit is people that's willing to pay for it. You see what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, I see what you saying.
So it's like we get on that bitch and really, really have some crazy conversations. Yeah.
We gonna do that.
What you think about the Patreon, man?
I think we should do that. You unfiltered, nigga, stop playing.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah, and we basically just do content over there that is more unadulterated. More what's the word? Raunchy.
I'm with that.
more
he had me at unfiltered.
yeah,
I be wanting to say some shit.
more
you know what I'm
low
saying?
down, dirty,
Yeah, that's right up my alley right there. You know what I'm
nitty
saying?
gritty,
Now we talking.
just raw.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Everything raw.
Be some arguments on that bitch.
Let's get it.
I won't have to edit as much.
That's perfect. We got some great debates on that, boy.
Man, what?
Oh man.
So I'm thinking about that. Man, let me know if y'all think that if y'all would enjoy that content, because it would be some real shit.
I say we do it and just give them a little teaser of
the
it.
only thing,
do it.
That's a good idea.
We need to do it. Just give them a little sample of it.
The only thing I need to figure out is where we would do
how to set it up.
I need a location that is very, very friendly to having more than 4 people in one location. Has to look good on the camera.
Of course.
And I got to get a new microphone.
I don't think that's nothing really big. That's not hard to find, because I actually got an idea where we might be able to do it anyway. So I don't think that really be an issue for real.
All right.
As long as we know how many people you think we're gonna have, like 4 to 6, 4 to 8.
Let's say max we would cap it at
6 or 8.
We'll 6.
6. Okay.
That's 3 couples.
Yeah. Okay.
So you can have 3 couples actually on camera, which is 6 people on camera, and then whoever else wanna be in audience and you know what I mean, partake in the content.
Idea. We should do that.
But 6 on camera is more than enough. That's a lot, actually.
But that'll be live though, because we set it up right though.
Yeah.
Get a couple. Yeah.
Yeah. So
we gonna do that.
We'll work on that.
It's coming soon.
We'll work on that.
For it. It's coming real soon.
Damn, he said real soon.
Real soon. I'm pumped. Nah, we about to get this cracking. For real. We about to get this cracking.
I'm sure you got some things.
Oh, nigga.
Some conversations you'd like to start.
Oh, they don't even know. We talking raw. Man, what? Let's do it.
So Shirley, and then we'll move on. But Shirley said that she wanted to get together. And I think this might be a good teaser. She said she wanted to get together, me, you, and Ronnie, and the wives, and talk about our Mexico trip.
Oh, that's really gonna be wild. Mexico.
That would have to be.
Oh man,
we could tease it, but that sound like a Patreon
super tease. That has to be.
That definitely would.
What happens in Mexico is supposed to stay in Mexico, but we'll share it with you. You know what I'm talking about? A little bit with you. We share a little bit with y'all. That was crazy too.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
We got a lot of good shit that we could discuss.
Oh hell yeah!
And I'm pretty sure y'all would enjoy that. So
no, they would.
Got my wheels turning now.
They would. I enjoyed the fuck out of it. At least most of the stuff I remember.
Good times. All right, man. So last thing I want to hit you with, Doug. I don't know if you heard of this, but I just found out today that there is an asteroid headed towards Earth.
I heard about that. It was coming, but
2032.
I'm about to say it's far away.
Not that far away. Regis.
I mean, that's
not that far away.
That's 7 years away.
What asteroid has been?
That's 7 years away, and it ain't even gonna hit though. This shit ain't gonna hit.
Okay, well let me let you know about the news. It started off, so it's projected 2032.
Okay, I just caught wind of it real quick.
Possibly impact Earth. When they said that initially, it was a 1.6% chance that it could hit Earth. Okay. It's now doubled. It's damn near 4% chance.
And did they say what it's something large, that like very, very large that's gonna hit the Earth?
Very good question. They said that this is not an asteroid like the one that was in the movie Armageddon that would destroy all mankind and like the dinosaur extinct event. No, it's not like that. But it would be a fucking blast radius of 800 plus miles. That is very large.
That sounds crazy than a motherfucker.
Exactly. So that means that we are only in the beginning stages of tracking and getting more information on the asteroid. So that there is chance that the probability increases that it hits because, like you said, it's 7 years away.
Yes,
So as time goes by, we better hope that the fucking odds go down because it's already double. So imagine a situation where in 2 more years,
crazy.
the probability doubles again. Now you telling me that a 7% chance of a fucking asteroid hitting Earth ain't a big deal?
No, that's major.
That's crazy.
And who's to say how the number will do as time progresses?
Exactly.
So
all we better hope is that shit go down. Because at that point, if the probability goes up, if it goes above 50%, that's fucked up. We're already at 3%.
It'll be like, it's over. It could be like,
so here's my thinking. My thinking is the best case scenario for the scientists and the people that work on these type of things is to be able to at least figure out the most likely place that it would hit.
Yeah, I get what
if they could figure that out, it might help a little bit. But let's say they figure it out and then they don't fucking tell us.
They just try to keep the elite and keep what they want to keep. Now, that would surprise me. I won't even hold you.
You seen The Day After Tomorrow?
Yeah, I've seen that. That would not. I could see that though. Damn. You
ain't seen Silo?
I haven't seen
on
Silo.
Apple.
Yeah, I haven't seen that.
Bro, most of the post-apocalyptic shows that I am seeing, it always is a scenario where they gather up a specific amount of people that they choose to go into the. You see Greenland? Did you see Greenland?
You know what just made
it's all these movies.
It just made you know what? That's why that Zuckerberg is building that. He got a bunker he building. Zuckerberg. That makes sense as shit.
Bro, it's a show right now I'm watching called Paradise on Hulu. You need to watch it. Y'all need to watch it. Paradise on Hulu. It's literally them building a fucking bunker. Not a bunker. They built a city.
Yes, well, yeah.
Underneath a mountain. Because they knew that the fucking impact was going to come to the earth.
That's crazy.
And this show just came out. And now we finally learn about an asteroid impact.
That's crazy. That should be right in our face, boy.
All these movies,
that should be
Armageddon,
right in our face.
Leave the World Behind, that just came out on Netflix not too long. Obama movie.
I
Silo, Paradise. All these movies is coming out. All these shows coming out about building some shit underground.
That's crazy.
Preparing for a catastrophic
apocalypse type shit like that.
So
that is, I'm over here baffled. Like,
yeah,
damn,
it's real shit. And so it's like we need to stop thinking like shit is science fiction. It's not fucking science fiction. We live on an old ass rock,
right?
That's been in this universe for millions of years. That has gone through events that have reset humanity time and time again. And we just so arrogant, we just so full of ourselves, and we feel like we just like nothing can go back to the way it was. Like,
people just oblivious to shit. They
what
just
make us think that? Like,
because people in their own bubble.
It's so weird.
They in their own bubble though, Jay. People, that type of stuff right there that we talking about. A lot of people can't even fathom because they worried about just paying a bill or something.
Oh my God.
Dude,
like the bills is the most important thing.
I promise you, people are in that type of stuff. They're not thinking about anything like that.
Ain't gonna be no bills if that motherfucker.
Right. So
what's bills?
It's being worried about the car note. You know what I mean? Worried about paying the gas bill. Worrying about if they can make it to work. Seeing if they, they can get groceries. You see, eggs is back high as hell. I seen them talking about eggs and shit. Walmart won't even let you get more than two cartons per person now.
Niggas better buy chickens.
That's really right.
You better start buying.
You ahead of niggas talking about getting chickens.
Nigga, like, y'all see what's going on like that. By 2032,
real
nigga, you better have you a chicken or two bars.
Nah, for real. Nah, real shit. Need that chicken coop that nigga Smokey had.
How about you learn how to make a fire? We need to start learning the basic shit because some shit hit the grid and now we don't have no grid, no electricity. We seen
niggas is lost there, man.
Bro,
technology that took.
We saw how we got a little glimpse of how quickly shit can turn bad if you don't have no electricity.
Right, we did. You talking about with the
brownout
happening? Yeah.
That shit was starting to get real suspect. Like, wait a second, 4 days of this, and I think all hell would break loose.
Yeah, it would. Shit, cause we went 3 days. We ain't had no damn electricity and shit.
Bro,
that shit was bad. Niggas just went shopping. Few $100 on
grill
shit.
all that shit.
Nigga, grill all that shit, but some of that shit still went bad because we tried to take it to places where some people had electricity, but shit, they deep freezing stuff is full, so you did have to cook whatever you could. But even still, it's like we still lost hundreds of dollars of groceries though.
Middle of summertime, no AC.
Oh my god, that shit was horrible.
Right, like I'm just saying, man. Like, just prepare yourselves. Like, I'm about to start getting back into my little bug out bags and shit. I'm not fucking around.
Like, that shit was bad though, man. And the streets was bad. All those trees, that was bad.
What?
We talking about when the power we ain't had no electricity.
Oh yeah,
that shit was bad.
No, it was ugly. Like,
that shit was bad.
So it's like we are very fragile, honestly, with the way that we live on Earth. Like, we are we're just completely dependent on electricity.
Very dependent on it. Nigga,
that's really everything.
People losing their mind without electricity. Shit. Kids alone, shit, you take the Wi-Fi from your kid, boy, they losing their mind, let alone electricity. Nigga, see it.
Electricity is everything.
Yeah, it is. It is. I agree with you. We using the fuck out of it right now. Shit, so I totally understand. Yeah. Get your issue, people. Get ready. People always been talking about that shit too, man. How you?
Some scary shit.
For real.
And it's like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not ironic that, you know, all these movies and shows and Elon Musk trying to go to Mars, and like, it's not.
He on that Mars.
Some people know. I feel like they know some shit. Like, it's almost like, it's like the time is coming. Like, we went too long since we had event like that. Like, it's like we're due.
Excuse me.
We're kind of like due.
I mean, I'll give you that. I mean, right.
Now the goddamn asteroid's coming.
That is so crazy to hear that, man. I'm like, 7 years? Sounds crazy.
I've never heard of nigga. You might hear some shit like, oh yeah, in 100 years. You're like, oh, fuck that. You might not even tell me about that.
You didn't even need to
100-year asteroid.
But what are you telling people that for anyway? To rile them up anyway, to put fear in them. When you say that anyway, you getting the people riled up anyway. If you saying like an asteroid's coming with, like you said, in 100 years, like I don't need to hear that. But you tell them it's coming in 7 years.
I literally have not heard that on the news. Yeah. I heard this on the fucking YouTube.
I heard it on Bloomberg though.
People don't watch Bloomberg.
A lot of people don't.
So again, mainstream news, I don't think is out there yet.
Yeah, it might not be. I'll give you that. It's probably not on nobody's local news. You do got to look at something else. Local news ain't talking about that shit.
I learned about this on YouTube,
and I did on Bloomberg. They usually talking about the money, but they was like, in case you didn't hear, in about 7 years. I'm like, 7 years? So asteroid's supposed to come through here. It's probably, and I'm like, it's like I was hearing it, but I wasn't hearing it. Like 7 years of asteroid. I'm like, these motherfuckers.
That's all I got, man. You got anything else you want to talk about?
Nah, I ain't really got shit else, man. I hit everything I need to talk about.
And wrap this thing up, man. Q get well soon, man. Q got the flu.
You got the flu. The whole bars over here spitting.
I've been on my shit today. I've been on my shit today. You got the flu, man. Get well soon, man.
Get well soon.
I hope y'all appreciate and enjoyed the JMatt show. Just the two of us for the first time in a long time. Hopefully it'll be the last time.
Yeah, it'll be the last time.
Remember, y'all, like, comment, subscribe, all that shit.
Hey, everything rough.
We out of here. Clank, clank.
Hey.
My nigga.